All right, that was a really, really good day and a half, call it 36-hour break. That was wonderful. Just to stay off the bike for over 24 hours in the middle of this trip. Couldn't ask for better company. My friend and his family were there, people I know, some I don't, and then they were kind enough to put me up and let me tent on the lawn and stuff. So that was really nice of them and really awesome. So right now we're heading to Vancouver. It's I don't know, 6 hours-ish. We're gonna try to make good time. I won't have to stop for lunch because I just had a massive brunch breakfast. We're gonna stop for you know, some water and stuff just on the way. I gotta set the GPS as well. I haven't done that. I kind of know where I'm going for now, and there's a town called Clinton. And we're gonna be stopping there, which is north of Cache Creek, and I have to take a right on Highway 99 in Cache Creek. I know where I'm going. I just want the GPS so that I can so that I know how much time I have left and so on if I have to make a phone call to my cousin and tell him where I am. So yeah, it's gonna be a nice day in Vancouver, and I was really looking forward to actually getting on the road this morning. It's not super hot, but it's humid, it's muggy, so to get moving is something really pleasant. So we're on the same road that we were on a couple days ago when we came in here, Highway 22. And again, this is a great road. If you don't know it, come and check it out. So I'll report back in a few minutes once we make it to the main road and we make our stop. That road, Highway 97, wasn't particularly interesting until we got to, well, this area, honestly, really close to here. I'm going to find the Pecan. I don't need fuel that bad. I'm just going to fill her up so I don't have to stop later today, at least not for fuel. And I need some fuel as well. I don't need to eat, but I need some sort of energy drink. I'll be honest, I'm not the most well rested right now. Wasn't for lack of trying. I was in bed early. It's tough when I'm camping. I've said it many times before. It's not easy for me to fall asleep and stay asleep and have a restful experience when I'm camping. So I'm told there's a Pecan somewhere here. I saw a sign, and so we're just gonna stop there and stop at the convenience store at the gas station and grab some sort of energy drink or something. See, that's perfect. Excellent, excellent. Excellent. I'm gonna use this one. $2.14. Christ, it's expensive here. Alright, whatever. One thing I've learned in BC is that a lot of the areas are very, very arid and dry. Have much of a choice but to do this. The crops to stay healthy is just spray and spray and spray and spray and spray, and I don't know what crop this is, if they're just trying to grow hay or whatever. But yeah, there's a creek down there, and hopefully everybody gets the pump from it and it doesn't run out. But yeah, I'm sure there's water at the bottom of the valley, but yeah, in terms of rain out here, not much. Everybody's just spraying. Look, spray and spray and spray and spray all day long. Highway 99, 330 clicks to my destination. This goes through Lillooet, this goes through Whistler, and ultimately to Vancouver from the north side, which is where I'm going. So it's very convenient as well. Constant speed, and if it's like this the whole way, I'm going to enjoy myself for sure. Twisty roads, not mind that at all with the GS. She's in road mode right now, and we'll see if we turn her over to Dynamic Pro here in a while. But so far, it's nice and twisty. Good view as well. know these corners, so I take them pretty slowly. There's no point hurrying up. There's nobody behind.
Out here, it's windy, it's technical, there's a really tight kind of switchback bend coming up. I'm gonna have to take this in second probably. Yep. Kind of missed my rev match there. Turn your head, Charles, turn your head, Charles, turn your head, Charles. Give it a little bit. Okay. That is something right there. I should clarify, I'm a novice at this kind of riding. I'm not bad, it's just I don't know these roads, so I'm kind of just trusting my instincts and
looking at my GPS a lot for guidance as far as what roads are coming up, what turns. I'm just missing my rev matches like crazy. I don't like using the quick shifter at all. Steep winding roads, slow down, will do. I'm gonna try to record this next bit because this is really good. Gravel, that's not good. Yeah, the last thing you want, and this is exactly what we have usually at home in these kinds of turns, is an unreliable road surface. Hey, buddy. Staying in third, just using the engine to slow down. I'm not using the brakes much. Just as I get to a corner, nobody's following, so I can give this guy ahead a lot of room. It's fine. Look at that. That's the first really properly bad road I've seen here in like a week and a half. This looks like home. You have to kind of pick where you're putting your front wheel, and you're hoping for the best in the turns. But from Clinton on, that road is just majestic. And look at this beautiful river. I forget what it's called. I read it on a sign somewhere. And look at this. Stopping here. That's mental. The epic spot for a break and a really great environment to change my GoPro battery. I got 200 kilometers to go, and we're gonna run them. We're gonna do them. I stopped for some water, and like I said, change a battery, and we have enough juice to go. Both the GoPro and I. This road is insanely good. The quality of the road surface in this particular section is quite shocking. Like, this is really Western Canada-like, honestly. I haven't seen it this bad since I left home. They'll fix it. They'll fix it. It's just probably expensive to get people and stuff out here, so no matter. 40 kilometers from Pemberton, and this is a fantastic spot. Gotta stand for this. Jeez. Let the bike do the work. Use my knees and my ankles. Yeah, very nice. I just love this bike in here. Dynamic Pro, good roads, mediocre to decent technique. I need to take a track course, and I need to take an off-road course. I want to get really good at this, and confident, and I'm not bad. It's just instinct. I kind of know what to do from having ridden my cruiser for a while, like being all aggressive with the turn in and stuff because of the big fat tire that was on the back of that thing. But yeah, it's turns like this that make me a bit nervous with the car and stuff. Trying to pay attention to the road and filming for you guys sometimes is difficult, but now the asphalt kind of changed and improved. There's only a couple spots north of Pemberton, maybe 75 kilometers north of Pemberton, that are not that great, but I'm starkly reminded right now that we're still in the Rockies. A lot of rest areas, people looking at that, like that's just nuts. What's up, folks? We got some backpackers going on. As you can notice from this video, I don't necessarily care for the quick shifter on downshifts. It'll be part of my review of this bike later on. On upshifts, it's fine. But for downshifts, I don't care for it. I'd rather rev match myself, or at least try to. I got the visor up, it's pretty warm. I hope you guys can hear all right. Nice views. Look at that. Please let me by. This guy has had ample opportunities to pull over. This is a rental, I'm sure it is. There were rest areas on his right and everything he needs to pull over. All right, here we go. But I gotta let the truck by. God, we're gonna do this in a second. Yes. All right, thank God. I was missing that road. See, I just tried a downshift with the quick shift and it just didn't want to do it for some stupid reason. Like it's fine on the upshifts, because I guess you're throttling it during the upshifts and then you have to shut the throttle off or close to it if you want to downshift with it. Yeah, hi, I'm just gonna handle the handlebars right now. Yeah, so the quick shifter is not fantastic. It'll be part of my review. It's all good. I'm getting more confident as the road progresses. I'm taking these way slower than I could. Got a brake check coming. Okay. Look at that view. I don't need a brake check. I have a massive boxer with like just violent engine braking. I'm just slowing down, or steadily keeping around 68 to 70. Just no throttle input, no brake, nothing. All right. Is the brake check in the parking lot? Maybe. I hope not. That'll stop you. Yeah, there's the brake check. All right. this. It's nuts how the scenery changes. Like you've seen my the area I was in when I started my day. Absolutely nothing to do with this. It felt like just Quebec this morning. I was bored. It was just like, oh, get me out of here. And now it's like, more of this, please. I want to move here, have babies here, and ride this road every weekend. All right, Pemberton, in and out. That's the town. Suddenly we find ourselves in Switzerland. And now we're out again. we just passed in the edge, like you can tell on the GPS there. All right, 157 to my destination, 156 to Vancouver proper. I'm stopping in Vancouver just within the downtown city limits, so that's why it's so close. We're gonna pass by Whistler. I'm really looking forward to that mountain. Is it Whistler and Black Comb? Is that what it is? It's not that. I don't know if Whistler's mountain is snow-capped like that. I think so, but we'll find out. We will find out. It's really hot down here. It's like 33. Hopefully we're going back up before we go back down to literally sea level. We're only 202 meters up above sea level now, so I'm thinking we're going up into the mountains and then back down after Whistler to the Pacific Ocean, which I've never seen. Today so far has been fantastic. The morning I was a bit blah. I needed my Red Bull, and I had it, and it was good. But now I'm all peppy from that road this afternoon, and then late afternoon we're just going to head down to the sea, have some pizza at AJ's, downtown Mount Pleasant, Vancouver. It is incredible how the scenery changes. We're still quite low down, 435, and climbing a little bit. We're going up towards the mountains, I think, but from one side of the valley to the other, it's like a completely different scenario, and it's crazy how things change quickly throughout the day when you're riding out here. Ooh, it's hot. I'm looking forward to Vancouver. It's supposed to be like a good 10 degrees cooler than this. It's hot. 34 with the sunlight. Still, could be worse. We could be in Winnipeg. Get the reference, go watch the video. We're entering Whistler. That lake was beautiful. The colors were insane. Let's see if there's a rest area. I could use some water. It is hot out here. Oh yes. Yeah, that's the ski slope. It does have some white caps on there, but not as much as I thought. Let's see if I can turn left. Please and thank you. That's not a good idea. Not a good idea to be turning left here. Oh well. Alright, so there's quite a bit of traffic here. I'm finding it hard to find a place to stop. Maybe we don't stop. It is what it is. I will be back one day for a longer trip. There was a guy on his scooter with his golf clubs. What a guy. That's the dream right there. The Jack Nicklaus Golf Club is right back there. That is one of the ski resorts. We're entering the Whistler town properly. It's bigger than I thought. So the highway sort of bypasses the village, which is more on the left side. It's okay. The next time I do this trip, I shall have more time. And I will be afforded the luxury of being able to stop at all these places and take a look. So for now, I'm happy that I've seen that that lake was beautiful. There's another one coming up on the right here. I'm going to try to grab a glimpse, a glimmer. Let's go, guys. Yeah, that guy had the secret is just keep right, keep right. All right, let's see what's on the right here. Peaked Pies, Australian Bakery Cafe in Whistler, Burnaby, and Vancouver. Follow at peakedpies.com for all your Australian bakery needs. What constitutes an Australian baked good? Let me know, guys. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, 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 oi. Let me know. Yeah, this lake is nice, but it's not as nice as... Was that Emerald Lake? I don't know what it was called, the other one, but that was the color it had. So if that's what it's called, it's pretty bang on. All right, let's get out of here. We're close to the coast now. Vancouver is approaching. I guess there are worse places to stop for a red light. This is Squamish. I think the last proper city or big town before Vancouver. I think I'm right in saying. So yeah, we're getting closer. A mine, I think, Britannia mine. Mining what? I have no idea. I would mind this view though. This is, I guess, Canada's answer to the PCH in mostly California. I think that's the sea. I'm going to take a wild guess and say that that, folks, is the sea. Let me show you. Standing is legal in British Columbia, but I'm doing it anyways. I need a stretch, and you need a...
to about 40 kilometers from our destination today, and we're finishing it in style. It is cool, it's crisp, 27 degrees, very comfortable. Nice breeze off the sea. Yeah. I mean, I've seen some views on this trip, but that's just beyond belief. It sucks they haven't cut down all these trees. Environmentalists will go like, no, don't cut the trees. Plant a few somewhere else. These poor folks in their low-standing cars don't get to see any of this. And me on the bike, I'm just like, look at it. Tasting the slightest hint of salt in the air, so that might be the sea. Well, it's not a lake, that's for sure. That's probably just a cove of some kind. Ugh, real far. That has to be the sea. Unmistakable smell of seawater. Look at that. Well, folks, we are off the highway and deep into what I hope isn't horrible Vancouver rush hour. It's quite possible that it is. If anything, this gives me a chance to stretch my legs a little bit and kind of stand off the bike. But I don't want this to take 40 minutes. I got 12K to go into downtown, and I think I have to take that bridge over there, which doesn't look too bad. It's just there's a couple traffic lights I think up here that are a bit nasty. This is maybe called Inglewood, because this is Inglewood Avenue. I don't know. Let's see if I can make a couple of meters of headway at the very least. For now, this isn't fun. There's not really an alternate. This GPS isn't connected to traffic services, so I don't. It's not like your car where you're just plugged into Apple or whatever and Google, and it just says, "Hey, don't go there." So I'm just gonna have to live with it. This has to be one of the worst city designs I've ever seen in my life. I understand it's full of water and there's bridges and stuff, but that was 5 lanes merging into 2 lanes under an overpass to access a bridge into that downtown Vancouver. I'm not going anywhere near downtown Vancouver. It took a half an hour to do about 1.5 kilometers, so it's like Montreal basically. The good news is we have an amazing view to contemplate and a very cool and interesting breeze indeed from the top of this Lions Gate Bridge, apparently, which is apparently exactly the same as the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. Only better because it's in Canada, of course. Alright, so we're going to visit that later. Right now I'm just looking forward to a shower at my cousin's apartment. I am late currently, but that's due to rush hour, and it is what it is. So yeah, nice bridge, it's cute, it's the sea, it's nice, I get it. Let's get out of here. We're in a major metropolitan city. I'm smack dab downtown, like this is the Fairmont. I'm smack downtown, and I have to get out of here. Just, I don't know. We seem to have made it out of the worst of the traffic, although I have been known to say that a bit early about rush hour. I'm going to turn right here in a second. Like I just spent an hour trying to get to 10 kilometers. That's not a good average. Can we turn right on red in Vancouver? It would appear so. Or it's turning green, so I guess we'll never know. I think so, there's no sign. I'll tell you something, the GS fully loaded like this is, she's heavy in traffic. I'll tell you that. I'm not a very risky kind of sneak your way into different lanes to get by kind of guy, and I feel kind of wide with this, and I mean, it's not exactly a scooter. All right, let's make good time here. Let's actually do the speed limit. Yes. Oh God. We should have gone over the speed limit. Always go over the speed limit. All right, see you in a second.